Welcome to Solvang, which translates to Sunny Faith. Solvang is adorable, just as it looks, and is a lot of fun during the day. But it also has a darker side that many tourists don't get to see until this tour came to Solvang. A bit about the haunt. It was started in 2012 by two besties. There are now 4 touring locations, including this one, San Francisco, and Los Angeles. The word has gotten out about the haunt as we were named the top tour in North America in 2024. And as I recently found out on a tour, we are #1 on Japanese websites specifically. Since its start in 2012, we have guided over 30,000 souls, just like yourselves, across all of the local haunts in California. Before we get started, I want to tell you a bit about me. My name is Kate. I have been interested in the paranormal since I was a small child. In fact, family vacations looked more like visiting ghost towns and competing to see who could find the oldest tombstone in various cemeteries across the United States. I have been on many ghost tours. I have had several experiences with the other side, including living in a haunted house right in Lompoc and interacting with the ghosts of Gettysburg. So before we really get into this, I want to know where you guys are all at with your experience with the paranormal, the supernatural, ghosts. Using your thumb as a gauge, thumbs up meaning I totally believe, side thumb being a little, I would need a little bit of convincing, and thumbs down meaning I was drugged here against my will. How much do you believe in the paranormal? Okay, so it looks like most of you are believers, which is great, although it can be really fun to have a skeptic along on the tours. What you can expect is real, genuine experiences here. This is not a tour where they are going to jump out and grab you, or we're going to have somebody hiding behind a corner. Nobody is supposed to touch you. If that happens, that is not a part of the tour, so please let me know. Okay, what you can expect from what other people have experienced on the tours is things like featherlight touches. You might get the chills, you might hear whispers, you might feel a tug on your clothing. Those are all things that I have experienced. One of the things that we will use on this tour is an EMF reader. Can anybody tell me what EMF stands for? That's right, electromagnetic frequencies. These have been used for electricians for a long time, but it has also been a tool of the supernatural community for a good long time as well. Slight shifts in the balance of the spiritual side and our side create blips on your EMF. So if you see those spike up, let me know and we can do some further investigating. That being said, Solvang is not known for having a shortage of lights, as you can see just by looking down the streets. So I will let you know if we're standing over a power grid or if it's most likely being caused by the electricity around us as opposed to a spirit saying hello. I really want you guys to think of this as your ghost hunting family for the night. So let's get to know each other a little bit better. I want you to turn to somebody that you did not come with, introduce yourself, where you're from, something you're looking forward to tonight. Does anybody have anything they want to share about their experiences with the supernatural or ghosts specifically and communicating with the other side? Okay. So one thing that we like to do at the haunt to kind of let the spirits around us know that we are open to communication is a sort of summoning spell. We want to show respect for these spirits. We want to let them know that we come in peace, to quote Toy Story for all of us, but that we are not here to do any harm. We are just here to communicate. So if you guys want, you can bow your head or close your eyes. We're just going to say a short little invocation of sorts. We recognize and thank those homes before us that have since been destroyed and the people who once lived there. We recognize these streets and the people who have walked on them before us. We recognize the spirits on the other side and invite them to communicate with and walk alongside us tonight. Thank you. Okay, some practicalities before we start walking. This is the closest time that you will be to a bathroom. They are right over there on the other side of the parking lot. That being said, if you need to go to the bathroom during the tour, there is not designated bathroom stops, but I will try to help you out to the best of my ability and let you know where we are going next on the tour so that you can catch up. On the other side, you could always just wet your pants and then tell people that it was just because you were scared. So, does anybody have any questions before we get started? All right, are you ready to descend into the hauntings of Solvang? Let's go.